Hi, I hope you had a great weekend. I received a very clear message today in my meditation, and I thought it might be helpful to others who are also moving towards a goal. So, the message that I received was to let go of my goal, and by doing that, I will be gifted it. Now, when I felt into this afterwards, and just knowing, I guess, how I operate personally as well, it is letting go of an attachment to the goal. It's letting go of how the goal is going to appear in my reality, when the goal is going to appear, and also letting go of control. And I feel like the last part, especially, I know for me, is a big one. I know when I'm moving towards a goal, I am very action oriented and I'm very much go, go, go. And funnily enough, I was reading something over the weekend that was saying that as human beings, we are hardwired to want to take control. As it's like it's a survival instinct, and it's also what helps us to feel safe. And I guess, when we're journeying on or journeying to a goal, it's unfamiliar territory. And perhaps, this could be a way in which to help us feel like we are in control. And, that's actually something I've just realized for myself. It could potentially be why perhaps, I do like to take control. What I am actually practicing at the moment is to allow for more ease and flow when I'm moving or like working on my goal. So what that looks like is, I have like a set of tasks each day that, I like to, that I have to move towards my goal. But what I'm doing is actually just in between each of the steps or each of the tasks, I'm just taking some time, like sitting in silence just for a few minutes, taking a few deep breaths and just really feeling into and checking in with my higher self, as into, okay, is this the next step for my highest good? And the reason why I'm doing that is, like, our higher self is the part of us that's connected to, God, universe, source, consciousness. And so, our higher self has a higher perspective of the path, that I'm moving towards, and therefore I trust in the guidance that I receive, because, it might also mean that it might take me less time to get there, as opposed to me in my mind, what I think is the best way to get there. Well, I hope that made sense the way that I said that. But it's, I'm giving myself that space and time for my intuition also to guide me. And in order for that to take place is to not be so, headstrong about getting there in a certain way. It's allowing, or it's being open-minded also about how you're going to get there. Because even though, I might not know all the steps, but I know a certain amount of the steps, there might be a quicker way, or there might be an easier way. And so I'm just trying to give myself some more space and time to allow for that, my intuition to guide me, and, for more ease and flow. Sometimes when we can be so action oriented, without realizing, we could be causing resistance if we are pushing and forcing. So it's just, trying to find a really good balance between, taking action and allowing for some guidance to come in as well, so that there is more flow about getting to the end result. I hope that might be helpful. I do wish you a lovely rest of the day. Bye.